Good morning, friends. Today we are going to start with types of system and order of the system. In a previous lecture, we have studied time domain analysis of standard input signals and time response of first and second order system for standard test inputs. Time response contains a steady state response and a transient response. As far as steady state response is concerned, response after certain time period is concerned, and a transient response means a response at initial stage at time t is equal to 0. As I said or explained during previous lectures that if input is 1 volt AC signal to a amplifier and gain of the amplifier is 10, corresponding output is 10 volt AC signal. Now the amplifier here is called system, which amplifies 1 volt standard input AC signal. Input may be AC or DC, it may be linear input or it may be any type of oscillating signal or parabolic signal. It may be a impulse signal also. Now we are going to learn a types of system. There are different types of system which are based upon number of poles available at S is equal to 0 or at 0th position, and order of the system is based upon number of poles or maximum order of poles. In the figure you will find that order of the system is recognized with the help of closed loop transfer function. Let us say the closed loop transfer function is g of s upon 1 plus g of s into h of s. This is a closed loop transfer function of a closed loop system, where system is like this. It is a closed loop system as shown in this figure. If I consider denominator only, it is 1 plus g of s into h of s, where h of s into g of s is considered for types of system. And for order of the system, overall closed loop transfer function is considered. There are poles in the system as well as zeros in the system. In the Laplace transform, we know that if I place a graph of S, that is omega versus j omega on the y-axis versus sigma on the x-axis. Sigma is a real quantity which is on the x-axis, and j omega is a frequency parameter on the y-axis. Then there will be a poles and zeros lies on this. And based upon the transfer function, if transfer function of the closed loop system is given by a0 into s raised to m, plus a1 into s raised to m minus 1 plus a2 into s raised to m minus 2 plus up to am divided by b0 into s raised to n plus b1 into s raised to n minus 1 plus b2 into s raised to n minus 2 plus bn, where n is the order of the system. If n is equal to 1, then first order system, n is equal to 2, then second order system, and if n is equal to 3, third order system, and so on. Now what is use of this order of the system? We will first learn order of the system and then we will come back to types of system. If n is equal to 1, 2, 3 like this, then order of the system will be 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. That means poles lies on S plane is considered. If order of the system is 1, say immediately that in output will settle. If order of the pole of order of the system is 2, it will settle earlier than order 1. If order increases, settling time decreases, and that's why it is essential to learn order of the system. Here in this we are only learning first and second order of the system. So use of order of the system is to learn settling time, and another is types of the system. A denominator of the order or denominator of the closed loop transfer function is considered for types of system, recognizing types of system. If denominator is having g of s into h of s as k into 1 plus t1 of s plus into 1 plus t2 of s divided by s raised to j into 1 plus t of s plus into 1 plus tb of s and so on, then if j is equal to 0, then type 0 system. If j is equal to 1, then type 1 system, and j is equal to n, then type n system. Now use of this type system is for recognizing or reducing system time, or a steady state error get reduced with the help of this types. Steady state error, if we want to reduce, then use higher types of system, and if we want to reduce settling time or immediately it should attain unit 1 value, we have to use higher order system. So these are two use of types and order of the systems. Let us understand steady state analysis of this closed loop transfer function. As we have studied this steady state error system. Steady state error means after settling time, suppose input is 1 volt and corresponding output tries to achieve 1 volt at the output side, but it will never come to 1 volt due to some error in the system. It will come and settle at 0.9, 91, 92, 90 up to 99, but it will not achieve completely 0.1 volt at the output side. So steady state error means after steady state, what is a error or what is difference or what is gap between input and output. In this figure you will find that steady state error is ESS. After settling, error is called steady state error. So error signal is given as E of s is equal to R of s, that is nothing but input upon 1 plus g of s into h of s, which is also called a transfer function. So steady state error is given by ESS is equal to limit t tends to infinity Why steady state error has limit t tends to infinity? Because it is after a settling time period of e of t. There is certain error in the system always, and taking its Laplace transform, and so steady state error is given by limit s tends to 0 s into es. It is ess is given by limit s to 0 s into r of s upon 1 plus g of s into h of s. This is what error signal is. Here we are calculating error signal, and that's why error signal has equation limit s tends to 0 s into r of s upon 1 plus g of s into h of s. It is related to this figure. It is related to figure 2.6. If gain of the feedback is 1, then steady state error is given by limit s tends to 0 s into r of s upon 1 plus g of s. Now let us understand static error coefficient. If input are standards, what will be the error signal? Steady state error if there is a standard input. If input changes, steady state error changes. If input is step input, then steady state error is given by the same equation. It is given by s into r of s upon 1 g of s into h of s, where r of s input is a upon s. It is input is or step input is there, which is having amplitude a. Its transfer function is a upon s. That's why instead of rs we are taking a upon s, and so output is steady state error is given by a upon 1 plus s tends to 0 g of s into h of s, and kp position constant is given by s tends to 0 g of s into s of h. Kp is constant and called proportional error coefficient. ESS is equal to a upon 1 plus Kp, where we are calling this limit s tends to 0 g of s into h of s as positional constant. So figure 2.8 shows the response second order system for step input. So when step input is applied to the system, then the steady state error depends upon magnitude of step signal and proportional error coefficient Kp. Like this, if we apply ramp input, steady state error will remain like this. It is steadily increasing, but different gap remains same, and hence only replace r of s with a upon s square, then steady state error equation changes to ess is equal to a upon kv, and steady state error kv is given by limit s tends to 0 s into g of s into h of s. So this is ess is equal to a upon kv, wherein step input it is a upon 1 plus kp. kv is constant and called velocity error constant. So when ramp signal is applied as an input to the system, then steady state error depends upon magnitude a and velocity error constant kv. Figure 2.9 shows the response of second order system to ramp. So response is like this. Let us learn effect of parabolic input on steady state error. If input is parabolic error signal or acceleration, then r of t is replaced by a by 2 into t square, which r of s in terms of Laplace transform is given by a upon s cube. So in error ESS, limit s tends to 0, s into r of s upon 1 plus g of s into h of s. R of s is replaced by a upon s cube, and so ESS is given by a upon 0 plus limit s tends to 0 s square into g of s into h of s, where Ka is given by limit s tends to 0 s square into g of s into h of s, and so ESS is given by a upon Ka. K is constant and called acceleration error constant. Figure 2.10 shows the response of second order system to parabolic signal. So in brief, in a table, we know static error coefficient Kp is given by limit s tends to 0 g of s into h of s, and steady state error is a upon 1 plus Kp, where Kv is equal to limit s tends to 0 s into g of s into h of s. Here it is multiplied by s, Kv in Kv multiplied by s. So steady state error is a upon Kv, and Ka acceleration error is where it is multiplied by s square, and steady state error is given by a upon Kv, a upon Ka. Now this is nothing but steady state error. We will now switch to open loop transfer function with reference to steady state error system. We will see the effect of type 0, type 1 and type 2 system on steady state error for different input signals also, if signal is open loop system. Type 0 system, the open loop transfer function of type 0 system is given by g of s into h of s, where h of s is 1. So open loop transfer system will be directly k into 1 plus t1 of s into 1 plus t2 of s upon 1 plus t of s into 1 plus tb of s. So Kp is equal to k if input is 1, if system is type 0 system. So if input is type 0 system, then steady state error is given by a upon 1 plus k, and for the type 0 system, response is given in a figure. When it is ramp input or type 1 system, then steady state error is equal to infinity, and if it is parabolic input, then steady state error is infinity as given here. If it is parabolic, its steady state error again is infinity, related to open loop transfer function. Means here you will find error signal is very high for type 1 and type 2 system. Type 1 means if input is ramp, type 0 means if input is steady state, and type 1 system means if input is parabolic. Then error signal is becoming infinity, so that it is not recommended, and error signal is given by ESS is equal to a upon 1 plus infinity, and so if input is step input, steady state error is 0. If it is ramp input, then steady state error is given by a upon k, which is finite here for the type 1 system. If there is S system and if parabolic input is there, then definitely system output ESS is equal to infinity. For type 2 system of a open loop transfer function, for the step input error is 0. For ramp signal ESS is equal to 0, and for a parabolic signal ESS is given by certain time constant. It is given by certain time constant. It is A upon K. So this table gives comparison between different types of steady state error. Types of system is 0, 1 and 2. For the step input, error signal is given by A upon 1 plus K, and rest of the signals for step input, steady state error signal is 0, 0. For ramp input, for first order it is A upon K, and for parabolic input it is, for second type system it is A upon K. This is related to open loop system. As far as example is concerned, let us see for unity feedback control systems, the open loop transfer function are given below. G of S is equal to 300 upon 1 plus 0.3 into S plus into bracket 1 plus 30S, and second is G of S is equal to 1000 upon S into S plus 2 into S plus 4. Find system gain, then type of system and error coefficient for each system. Let us see what is first one. Here for unity feedback system, H of S is equal to 1. So G of S into H of S is equal to 300 upon 1 plus 0.3 into S into 1 plus 30S as given in first one. So compare it with standard time constant form, that is K into 1 plus T1 of S into 1 plus T2 of S upon S raised to J into 1 plus T of S into 1 plus TB of S. K is equal to 300, and which is also called system gain. J is equal to 0 indicates type 0 system. So S raised to 0, there is no S in this, so it is type 0 system. Now error coefficient Kp we will calculate. Kp is equal to limit S tends to 0 G of S into H of S. So Kp is given by limit S tends to 0 300 upon 1 plus 0.3S into 1 plus 30S, and as S tends to 0, Kp is equal to 300. Error constant, error coefficient Kv is equal to limit S tends to 0 S into G of S into H of S. As S tends to 0, Kv is equal to 0. Error coefficient Kv is equal to 0. Now Ka in the same way is equal to limit S tends to 0 S square into G of S into H of S. So Ka is equal to 0. System gain is equal to 300. Type of system is 0. So positional error constant is available where Kp is equal to 300, velocity error is equal to 0, and acceleration error coefficient is equal to 0. So it is type 1 system. Second, let us understand what is asked in this, what we have to learn. They have asked us type of the system. Type of the system is 0, and error coefficient for each system 0, 1, 2, 3. It is 300, 0 and 0. For second, G of S is equal to 1000 upon S into bracket S plus 2 into bracket S plus 4. So g of s is equal to 1000 upon s into bracket s plus 2 into s plus 4, and h of s is equal to 1. Then arrange it in this time constant format. G of s into h of s is equal to k into 1 plus t1 of s into 1 plus t2 of s upon s raised to j into 1 plus ta of s into 1 plus tb of s. G of s into h of s is equal to 1000 upon s into 2, 1 plus 0.5 s into 4 into bracket 1 plus 0.25 s. It is 1000 upon 8 into s into bracket 1 plus 0.5 s into 1 plus 0.25 s. Now g of s is equal to 125 upon s into bracket. We will simplify it and we will get 125 upon s into bracket 1 plus 0.5 s, 1 plus 0.25 s. Compare it with standard form, we will get k is equal to 125, j is equal to 1, indicates it is type 1 system, and error coefficient for type 1 systems are kp is equal to infinity, error coefficient kv is equal to 125, and error coefficient ka is equal to again 0 for type 1 system. So next part we will learn in the next lecture.